Peace. Give me a second while I get my coat. All right, I'm back. Look at the moon. It's gorgeous. So why am I up so early? Well, to be perfectly honest, I went to sleep early. I had that opportunity. Who am I? I'm the father of Feodora. I am a creator. I love to document, as I say all the time. Documenting for me has been a part of my life since I was a young boy, about the age of 5. When I used to draw how I felt. Then I began keeping a journal and writing down how I felt and how I feel, what I like to eat, if I was hungry, what video games I were playing, and my girlfriends and my best friends and my enemies. I wrote all that stuff down. It just so happened that YouTube stumbled upon me, and this was years ago when I had a different channel and I would upload videos of myself simply walking to the store and things of that nature. Never thought about being monetized, never thought about doing it for any type of personal gain, except for I like to draw. And I like to record, and I like to show off life in general, and I love to live vicariously through others, and let others live vicariously through me. When documenting my move from Baltimore to Virginia, I never really thought about doing it as a means of income, and I still don't really think of it doing doing it like that. I don't think that's something that'll ever really happen where I'll get to the point where I'll be able to make a living. But it is nice to know that me editing and uploading videos could possibly bring me $4 or $5 a month. Anything to buy pencils, pens, new equipment, things of that nature. And you do know, most of you know, that I am an artist, and my website is the Works of Freedom website, and that's where I post my artwork. And so I do okay there. But I do like the idea of this as my hobby and something I love to do, as well as art, could possibly get me some extra change in my pocket. And with YouTube talking of their 4 million play hours and 8 billion subs, I'm a long way from that. But I would love to spend more time doing the things that I like. And having this channel monetized would definitely help me out. Being able to spend more time filming and educating, because I do have some great educational videos coming up, and I have some actual scripts that I'm writing for this channel, including me and my daughter and different friends and things like that I would love to show off. But again, it would be nice to know that in me doing that, I would receive some type of reward. And I know knowledge is its own reward, and I'm having fun doing this. But if I'm doing that, then I have less time to paint. less time to do other things, which could put food on my table, which could get shoes for my daughter, which could get a meal on the table, and like that. We all want to be, you know, for lack of a better word, paid for our services. You know, we all want to be rewarded for the things that we do. Reward may be a very large word, and paid may be a large word as well. But what I just simply mean is we just want to see some type of some type of comeback. I'll put it to you like this: when I was a chef, I loved to cook, and I loved to take my time to prepare my foods. And in doing so, I would take a walk around the restaurant with my hands behind my back, just kind of slowly strolling after the lunch rush, and just kind of gaze at people, not in a not in a creepy way, but I would just kind of walk by, like I was going to the front to maybe get some fresh air. And I would see the people eating and enjoying their food. For me, that was the gift. That was the payback. And I love that. I love seeing people enjoy what I was doing. And either way, I was going to get paid the same amount, whether I took a walk or not. And simple things like comments and thumbs ups and subscriptions are just ways to let me know that you're enjoying what I'm doing. It costs nothing for you, Look at that fog over there. Absolutely love it. He wants in so bad. He's in heat. But, just a little insight. As you've seen, I've had plenty of videos go up over the past 2 weeks, sometimes 2 or 3 a day, because I have a lot of things I've filmed, lots. I have things I've filmed that go back many years. I have things I've filmed that go back to the 90s, which I would actually love to kind of show in some type of retro reel or something like that. I have things that go back to the day of my daughter's birth, which I would love to begin to show. But again, I would love to show it, to people who would like to see it. I don't want to force myself upon anybody. Even though with this channel, I'm the captain of the ship and I kind of dictate what goes up. But I do want feedback. I would love feedback of the things you like, things you don't like. That way I know how to grow my audience and to move going forward. I've been subbing to a lot of channels, and I've had some channels subbing to me, and that's been great. I love doing that, finding out what other small creators are up to, and I love looking at your gardening channels and seeing what you're up to. It's inspiring, and maybe I can inspire you too. We can grow this community. I would love to do that. I would love to be one of the pioneers and part of, just this community. I'm having fun with it so far, and I don't see that stopping, But I can't do it without you. And we here at the Garden of Feodora need your help. On our way to get monetized, on our way to get a few dollars put into my pockets. And I also want to do product reviews and things like that. But when I do product reviews, for instance, when we unboxed that bird bath over there, true, it didn't cost me a lot of money, about 20 bucks or something. No, I'm sorry, it wasn't that one. It was this one. I was going to do a review on that one too, but I don't think I need to. When me and my daughter did a review on this bird bath here, again, it wasn't expensive. It was about 20 bucks. And then we sat here and we filmed, and me and her, we had a great time laughing and, talking and giggling like school kids. And it was extremely fun for me. But I would love to get into some larger things, some larger products to show and to review and to give you my opinion. You know, again, my personal opinion and my daughter's opinion, whether she likes it or doesn't like it. You know, so it would be nice to know that I could, you know, receive a couple, you know, some change to help me do those things. But I can't do it without you, is what I'm saying, and what I keep saying. I think I'm dragging on to make this video a 10-minute video, and I've succeeded. We all know about that. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. I'm going to make another video about I Am a Creator. I have one planned, but this was just simply my first one, my unscripted one. And I was coming outside anyway to take a little walk and to watch the sunrise, so I figured I would bring my audience with me. And it's time for the chickens to come out. And as you can see, there's frost on everything. You know what I mean? There's frost. There's frost. This is why I lost so many crops. Now, my plan, I'm not going to put anything else out here until maybe the beginning of May. That's my plan. What I'm going to do these next few days is I have some seedlings in the house, and I'm going to take those and put those in buckets. But I'm going to keep them in the house by the door. Some tomatoes and what else do I have in there? Peppers, and I have some more patty pan squash, and not patty pan squash just yet. That's coming. But acorn squash and cupcake squash. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to have those done, and I'm going to put those by the door or the window in the house until the beginning or maybe first week of May. Then I'm going to bring them out. I think I got a little overzealous and got too excited about the container gardening this year. So that's the plan now. So I don't think I'm going to put anything else down. I've made a big mistake. And again, that's what this is about. You know, learning and growing, and hopefully you've learned from my mistake. But actually, what I'm seeing is there's a couple of gardeners on the East Coast that are having a pretty decent time. I've seen their people have carrots coming up. They have their tomatoes flowering. But you know, here in Virginia, I tell you, my fingers are very, very cold right now. But here in Virginia, we have, I see lights go out. Those are going to go out next. Those already went out. Here in Virginia, it just gets very cold at night. And like I said, we have those wicked windstorms. So imagine right now one of those windstorms coming through here, as cold as it is. It would destroy every single thing I've worked for. And if you listen real closely, I've been talking over it. There's some turkeys out there. I can't hear them anymore. But they're out there gobbling, and you hear it? It's way down there. Just listen with me, please. I hope you heard that. But yep, it's wild turkeys out here, and deer and rabbits and all types of things for hunters to consume. I'm going to go ahead and sign off in a second. But I do want to say again, I'm a creator, and I cannot do it without you. So please, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe. Yum, yum, yum. It helps us out a lot. It honestly does. You know, that's not just something I say, but it's become kind of a meme of mine now. But, you know, it helps us out a lot. It really does. From what I'm seeing of this, how videos get seen and liked, and the comments and things, you know, it really helps out. It pushes us up, and you know, I'm here to for the long haul. Whether I get monetized or not, I'm an artist, you know. I'm a creator. See, that's the thing. I am a creator. I'm not a creator for pay. I'm a creator. So regardless of me getting monetized, I'm going to create. It doesn't matter. You know? Yeah, I've been doing this for a couple of years now, and I haven't gotten a single dime because I love what I do. Creators love what they do. At least that's how I see it. Someone else may have a different opinion. But as a young kid, when I was writing in my journal and drawing my pictures and doing my comic books and all that, and dancing and break dancing and writing rhymes and writing poems, I wasn't getting paid for that, but I was still a creator. It would be nice to get paid for my creations, but that's not what I do it for. I do it to educate. I do it because I love to document. I want to look back and see these moments. I love to share. I've always been like that. I love it. I'll leave you with this story. Excuse me. It was about 2003 or 2002. I was living downtown in Baltimore. And I got my, had a little video camera, a little Sony Hi8 camera. And I told myself, I wish there was a way I could take pictures and shoot video and do some type of diary where the world could see what I was doing. I had this conversation with a lady friend of mine. And she was like, that'll be fantastic. You know, I didn't think anything about it. During that time, I worked at a photography store, and I was just doing photography and printing photos and selling cameras and things like that. And I would go home and write and just wish there was a way I could send my videos, you know, to the world, you know. And here I am, you know, some odd years later. I'm able to do that, to do just that, to document my life, the good, the bad, the disappointing. So I'm not going to waste this opportunity. When I did it then, I wasn't thinking about any type of money or financial gain. And I'm going to continue to do it now, whether I get paid in bricks or cash. Or nothing at all, you know. But we all got to eat. And it would give me a great opportunity to do both. And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, worms and germs, I want to say peace. I want to say please give me a thumbs up or subscribe. It helps me out a lot. And as always, peace from the container garden of Feodora.